Okay. So, this version of the deck is something. This is the second version that I brewed. It is an 80 card version of Grixis. Um, it has definitely some inspiration from James Caseo. Really like the work that he does. Um, so clearly, for Brainstorm, for Ponder, for Tameo. James doesn't go for Tameo, but he's also on a 60 card deck. I'll explain why I'm going for Tameo in a moment. For Cabal Therapy, one Cling to Dust, two Push, four Thoughtseize, four Bolt, four Snap, four Bowmans, two Shieldred's Addict, two Strix, four Force of Negation. Needs more mutation. Hey, yeah, thank you. Thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I thought about playing like one of my other decks today, and I was just more inspired to just try this again. Just I'm getting to play less and less because work's been so busy. And I think just like I wanted to cast Cabal Therapy, and this lets me do it. So two Brazen Borrower, four Force of Negation, one Call of God's Command, and one Kato, one Lauren Reveal, four Force of Will. And in the sideboard, we have the Sky Nomad, an 80 card deck, two Deluge, four Blast, four Surgical, two Hydro Blasts, and three Consign to Memory. Um, okay, so let's talk card choices. I have a theory about why control decks have been powerful in the past and why they are not as powerful now. The control deck that I'm going to focus on is Countertop. Having a one mana card that's proactive and a two mana card that is proactive is really important. Yes, that combo is important in the sense that it's a lock piece. It's really good that way as well. But I think you really want to go turn one, do thing, turn two, do thing. Draw, go doesn't work these days. And the reason I believe draw, go doesn't work these days is because every stupid spell is a two for one. Nearly every creature that's good is a two for one. Cards like Psychic Frog could have been three for ones and four for ones. Uh, Bowmaster is kind of a two for one. You know, you get two bodies, you get a hater in that sense. Teferi, the Planeswalker, the blue white one, is a two for one in the sense that you bounce, draw a card, and you still have the stupid permanent in play. The format, Brazen Borrower is kind of like a removal spell and a creature spell. The format is just two for ones and two for ones and two for ones, let alone the one ring, which is like a 9 million for one. So I don't think you can just play draw go these days. I don't think you could go turn one pass and not do something. And that is why I think Tameo at a playset is worth it. Um Again, I build other decks. I don't typically build blue decks, so I could be off on this. But as somebody who's been doing a good amount of deck building, turn one pass is just in this format with this tempo, with these cards that Tameo can just turn itself into a two for one the moment it attacks, let alone if you flip it. You have to be doing something every turn, tapping out. And I just think that's why I think you play set of Tameo. That's why I think I want the discard in the main deck. And Cabal Therapy is kind of a flex because one, I really like playing it. And two, it is really good with Bowmasters Snapcaster, and Strix. So I like that. I'm playing the Force of Negations for it in the main deck. I don't really think that's correct, but I didn't want to play Dak Faden again. The biggest concern with this deck is going to time or slowing the combo deck and not closing the game out fast enough. So that is something I'm nervous about. Brazen Borrower is you can kill him with a Brazen Borrower. You can kill him with Strix. Can kill him with Bowmaster. Can kill him with Snap and Bolts and stuff. But it is going to be slow. And yeah, I agree. Tamiyo is so good. Exactly. And if you have a second one, I don't think it's a big deal, because if your first one survived, kind of like Thalia back in the day, like you're probably doing pretty well, or like Planeswalkers, And you could even flip Tamiyo and then play the Tamiyo again. The other thing I like about being 80 cards, which is a bit of a downside, is you do get a 4/5 in your hand that you can end the game with. In addition, this card makes Force of Will much better. This card makes Force of Negation much better. And if you, I'll say, live the dream, you might be able to like reset a Snapcaster, which I think is enough to win the game, honestly. I think if you get to the end game in your control deck and you're resetting a Snapcaster Mage or a Baleful Strix, like, you're probably going to win that game. The mana base, I'm playing 2 Surveils. I think James was just playing 1. And I'm playing 3 of each duel instead of 2. The other tech land that I have is the Mystic Sanctuary, and I'm only playing 2 basics. That is a kind of a me preference. I don't know if that's correct, but that's where my head's at. I'm also trying Toxic Deluge in the deck because I've liked it in the format. So that's my take here. Cool. Right. I did reset some of my settings, so if the music is low, let me know. Or if it's too high. But I had a guest streamer, and whenever I have a guest streamer, I have to adjust certain settings. So, yeah. Xerox, yo! What? I was looking for your name on Blurp because I knew you created a lot of blurps. What? But I couldn't find it. But I did add some new ones today. Or yesterday or something. There's a few new ones in there. Harbinger, yeah, that's a good call. I probably should consider that. Oh, don't you troll me. I know you know thing. I know you know thing. Okay, so ponder the order that you click it. And you dead mudda. Do I want to use Ponder's ability? No. There we go. I think Snap was the second card. That cost you bits? You gotta be kidding me. I appreciate you, though. Get this. We'll go Bolt target face. And we'll play Tamiyo. Oh, it's 10 bits every time. Do I get it or do they get it? If If I get it, thank you. I didn't know that. I hope you, yeah. Like, thank you so much either way, but yeah. All right. Okay, I'm gonna want the edict soon. So we'll put the order will be this. That will flip. We plus play this. And I think we can't trip again anyway. And these are okay. I don't think we want them. Any order. Yes. Cool. All right. Get a bad land here. Black. Blue. Each opponent sacrifices a creature token of their choice. Blue, black, bird. I think I want to get the edict back in hand. I think it's greedy to try to just tick up. There could be things like prismatic ending or something in their deck for all I know. I feel like after you 2-for-1 them like that, and then you 2-for-1 them again, the Tameo, you're probably good in your control deck, right? You're deader than me than your dead mother. There's a way to get the walk-ins, which I wanted to get. Whenever you log in, or a person like joins the channel, they could set up like a walk-in sound. Is Snap Bolt risky? I don't think it is, right? Strix. Sweet. All right, I think I got this. A few moments later. Let's do the thing. Target player sacrifices a non-token creature. Leave up fun. I thought that was a scoop for a sec. Another green sun? All right, I guess we just draw 3 cards, huh? How bad could that be? Hey, yo, good to see you, Dirk. Not Dirk, Oz, sorry. My bad. I saw the wrong name. Yeah, it's GG for sure. I'll even lead back 1 Strix in the event that they drew Endurance. You know? Yeah. Bojangle. Yeah. That would have been one way I could have died, huh? Yeah, they would have Bowmastered, and then I would have had to have Brazened, I guess. But I still had it. No, we didn't know. I was just playing it ultra safe. I wasn't thinking about Bowman, but I was just like, let's just keep the Tabio alive. So let's get Mystic Sanctuary here. Put the Edict on top. The card in their hand is Flagstone. Yeah. It was safe. I think one thing I've known from being boomer APM is sometimes like if you just take too long, you just like lose the match. Like trying to like win perfectly. One of the downsides, I think. Also, I'm playing like a deck I'm not as familiar with. Wait, why am I bringing in Blast? That's not correct. Okay, so the Toxic Deluge, yeah. I don't think I want Surgical or Consign. They have a black splash, not a red splash. Yeah. Do like drawing those cards. Hmm. Options are, I think, probably like two of the discards. Even though like naming crop rot might be good. Yeah. Why win when you could draw cards? That's the motto. I think I'll take two discards. I could see a Cling the Dust, but I kind of like the being able to like come back into the game. Yes. In Paper Magic, it's much better. Feels fun to play this deck. Definitely don't have a lot of cards for it. I feel like against Maverick, Force of Negation's pretty lousy. But against Depths, it might actually be okay. Crop rotation, as well as the Green Sun Zenith. Even protecting my Tamiyo might be good. Yeah, I think we try it. Sylvan would be pretty scary here. Okay. Probably Tamiyo. Maybe Bolt if they have a good creature. Could see Bowmaster being pretty weak here, so my guess is this Tamiyo or Bolt. Excellent. I like the way it tells on you now. I modded the blurb bot. There was more stuff. Like, I think there were some blurb features, but I just didn't have the patience to read. What are read? Another Thoughtseize? No. Okay. That, I mean, if you're playing around Stifle or something, I guess, but that's just so weird. They bend a night. All right. Oh. The other Surveil. Oh, I didn't even consider that. Snap's not going to help me here, unfortunately. what they get. Maybe bouncing the Mox was better. Yeah. I think you're right. Right. No. See. And I'll just Bowmaster here. So bolt, snap, bolt. Guess. Not playing the Tameo because they could be incentivized to get Caracas while this is still alive. So bolt. Snap. Bolt. Yeah, I feel that way, Fateless. I'm the unforgiven. Yeah. It's not gonna help me. Would they plow? Cameo. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. Grist. Maybe another night. Did I read play points? Yeah. Yeah. Play points today. I was feeling like GG. I think I needed to draw like Toxic Deluge or something. Yeah. Yeah. Why am I the opposite side? That's a good question. That is a good question. Gotta assume this is Safekeeper. Could still draw Toxic Deluge or something. That's what it feels like. I think this is Safekeeper. Yes, Deluge for 20. Yeah, I don't think there's a way out of this. I'm just gonna. I think I drew the Deluge one turn too late. Let's see if they have their. Okay. So they're gonna give it protection. Oh, echoing. Um, Wondering if I went surgical now. It's like not very good. I just run it back. I have not seen crop rotation out of them. Like, dude, I could see them boarding it out against like a blue deck. Really, Bowmasters, I think, is the cut, actually. Yeah, I think we'll trim 2 bows. Well, bow on the draw is actually... Bow on the play is pretty good, because you get to hit the Dryad Arbor. Not that good otherwise, though. I think we just run it back. Yeah. Cool. Let's go on. I like that. I think I'll go volcanic. Damn. Pretty much Rishiday on port here. Okay. Forgot about that. I wonder if Snap Ponder was better. Probably was, actually. Yeah, if I could do that again, I would Snap Ponder. Leaving up the push and the borrower is not that great here. I don't think I'm getting punished, but... Yeah. I have the Toxic Deluge, so I think I ought to ponder here. They could Endurance this or Crop Rotation it. I like these. It'll be Tarn, Strix, Badland. No. Move to combat. They're gonna bounce it. Oh. Then now we go Badland. Thoughtseize. All right. Tough call. I think it's just deluge here, unfortunately. Yeah. Leaving the Tammy up was probably just better. The two unknowns. Looks like they drew a knight. Okay, wow. Yeah, I got a what? They have endurance and bowmaster and depths in hand. I think I gotta put push on top of my library. But does that work? Maybe not. What does this card do? 3 or more other islands. And I only have 2. Okay, so I can't. All right. Brainstorms. Be good. All right. Oops, I was supposed to shuffle. Shit. That was bad. Yo. Think I'm misplaying here. I think we petty theft this. I knew they had Bowmaster. So there probably was a better way to play that. Shit. Oof, okay. Let's think about this. I yeah. All right. Exile target card. It's a creature card, gain 3. So we're gonna hit the wasteland. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Cling to dust is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we have no choice. It was a really bad draw. We get to stall for one more turn here. They have Knight and Endurance in hand. Oh, all right. Yeah, we're dead. Definitely some subtle mistakes on my end that cost me. That Caracas was brutal too. Wonder if I want to play with Wastelands in this deck. Like one Caracas really just like shut Tamio down completely, more or less. There definitely were some subtle mistakes that I'm aware of, and ones that I'm not aware of. I'm confident in that. Feel like Toxic Deluge also is not the sideboard ace that I want it to be, but that's just also like an unusual matchup. So I don't think Depth is too popular. So we'll see how it performs otherwise. But would I have been happier with like some other removal spell probably? Like Snuff Out, that kind of thing. Maybe not though. Opposition Agent is probably the card that you would want for that matchup. They don't keep in a ton of removal, and it shuts down a lot of their deck. And it's not like they could crop rotation and Talon Gate it because it's in play. You'd have to crop rotation before. It's frustrating though. Really wanted to win that. Oh, to the challenge. I didn't even realize there was a challenge today. Staying up that late would be a little tough for me. It's already like 9. I think different time period of my life, I probably could have done that a good amount. But currently pretty hard to do that. Six. Been keeping a lot too. Like this maybe should have been a mole. I don't know. It's brainstorm and lands, you know. I don't know. Cantrips can be anything. Let's get the basic here. Ooh, these are good. I want to draw everything with that, so draw go seems fine for me. I think I should have played Bloodstained Mire. Doubt I'm going to wind up getting the basic swamp here. Surveil. I think I'll just Surveil again. Yeah. I don't think I need to do anything yet. Yeah. Go, go. I think I should have brainstormed. That was silly. I keep forgetting that's the way that this works, and that's just bad. I am getting ahead here, though. There's a bit of a risk, though, associated with, like, Bowmaster here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass. Maybe I suck at blue, but I don't think I need to do anything. It's fine. All right. Land cycle, I guess. Am I crazy? I feel like I'm crazy. Yeah. All right. Just like why blank, right? We cling and I don't even know what to do. Mono black. Like bolt not too good. Maybe I'll trim 2 bolts. But then again, I think I'm just gonna sideboard nothing. All right. And the brazen borrower. I think I'll try it. The edict was like super good there. But yeah, just played it, just like hit my land drops, you know? Okay. Um, all right. No, I didn't see that coming. Fucking cool. I would have brought in surgicals, but it worked out. It's funny, I added this song to my playlist. Like at some point, I heard this song and said, yes, get on my stream playlist. You ever troll yourself? Not like a bad song, but it's like definitely like the chorus, breathless. Like I definitely didn't know it, but like at some point it like forgot that him. Yeah, at some point I chose that. I chose that. Banger. Yeah, it was cool seeing you in Geodude Jared's stream this morning or afternoon, whatever that was for you. I really like the playlist. Oh yeah, speaking of, I have to ask Jared for that playlist at some point. I continuously was hearing things that I didn't know that I liked. That is cool. I think like new music, or I'll just say music I don't know, often takes another human being to expose me. Or like satellite radio or something. Sometimes though, when I'm in Philly, there's like this Princeton radio station, and that's like really enjoyable. Like Princeton has a good radio station, and Penn does as well. I like usually listen to that. It's like you can only hear Jack and Diane so many times, you know. And Jack does his best James Dean, you know. You just at a certain point you're like, all right, I know this. Gotta hold on to 16 as long as you can, or whatever the hell they say. Um, so this is where I'm not a very strong Magic player. I'm going to play the Strix, and I should not. No, I don't think it matters. I'm going to play the Strix here off the swamp. But was it better to cantrip here? Like, should I be looking for counter magic right now? I don't know. Island or Scalding Tarn Pass could be combo deck, you know? I don't think it is, but what do I know? The downside, ooh, that's cool. The downside is now I am able to crack a clue and ponder and flip Tamio. If they don't kill Tamio. They keep it. All right, so it's a combo deck. All right, I guess we lose. Probably a corny ass Atraxa. Oh, an Emrakul. Okay. I do have two. Okay, so it's got to be Edict or die. No. Well, all right, we die. All right, the bolt's pretty weak. Here we go again. Go CJ. Got the edicts. Trying to think of what consign to memory does here. Counter target triggered ability or colorless spell. So it would be like, I mean, it's maybe better than the other things. It's not very good. It's a blue card at least, though. Huh. Kolaghan's command. The Planeswalker, I guess? I don't know. Very few win cons here. I think they play the One Ring. Another Suskeep. I just think Tamiyo's too good not to keep. That's a really good one. I think we have to look for counter magic. That's great. Okay. Wonder why they played the pedal first. Playing around days or something. They're really gonna stifle it? Okay. Get a clock going. Wonder why they're stopping here. See, I run some discard. I don't know if I should go for the draw now or just. But I already saw Spell Pierce, so I don't think I am going to. I'm gonna hold off. Let's surveil. Cool. I'm gonna name Force of Will. I guess sneak attack, huh? That or Pyroblast? Do I name nothing? What would happen if I put... I think I just named sneak attack. Question now is, can I put spaghetti in hand without a penalty? So they draw show and tell. We're fine. Yeah, I think I can. They could just pyro the stupid thing, so I'll wait. I don't want an Archon. Alright, I guess I'll put a Ponder on top of my deck. Oh, I can't. Whoops. Shit. That was bad. I should have held that. Whoops. So I know 3 cards. Gotta just get the pyro out of their hand. And that's their hand. Yeah, that's the plan. Seven in hand. Rolling in my 6 foe. Right. Right. I think we'll just do this. Okay. Now that's going to be a no for me, dog. All right, so I think that's lethal, right? We have to like bolt the snap or blast the snap now. Okay. Gotta be, baby. Hey, babe. Being a nerd. Uh, Maybe another hour or so. All right. See ya. Try it again. Kind of hard not having a clock, but I think it's worth it. You got to stop him first. And like Tamio is sort of the clock. Yeah, we'll try it. Just name show and tell, I guess. I mean, they probably keep a hand with show and tell, right? Could name brainstorm as well. Pitch dates. Okay. I think we had the name show and tell. Well, we whiffed. That would have named Brainstorm. I guess that's why they say always name Brainstorm. Because then they brainstorm, and then your flashback opportunity is way worse. Like, they're just gonna tuck that. Shit. Yeah. Pretty rough. Ugh. I'll be able to bounce the stupid thing, I guess. I think we have to go for this. All right, they have two lands in hand. Wow. Okay, that's a blowout. Holy shit, that sucks. I think we're dead. Definitely can't let that resolve. I know they have a land in hand. Like a Scalding Tarn or something. Not bad. All right, we're gonna put Brainstorm on top. Say yes. The companion in hand and hope to fade a good draw here. Cool. Okay. Well, just have to fade them drawing a good creature. Wow. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right. Guess we do this. 3 show and tells in hand. All right. I think we got it. Yeah, now we're dead from the sneaky monkey. Yeah. Holy shit. The 4-5 actually really came up. Interesting. Oh, marbles, 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 marbles. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, gosh. Where is it? Okay. Oops. Lost chat for a second. There it is. All right, we'll do random. From a older human, I need to know, do I go out tonight or stay in? Um, gosh. I will answer that in a moment. All right, press exclamation point play if you want to play. In my opinion, so I am 37 years old. Um, older is subjective. Um, staying in, I want to say, has a limit. You know, like you could have like a fun, we'll say, from a range to like 4 to 6. Going out, your range of fun is probably anywhere from like a 9 to a 1, you know. And I think going out, depending on what that means to you, is often the right choice. um as somebody who does not go out very often, the less I go out, the more I enjoy going out. The more I stay in, the less I enjoy staying in. I think depends on what going out is, though. If it's going out, getting drunk and getting into trouble and that kind of shit, yeah, if you're young, have fun. Uncle Strassy's advice would be, don't do 2 illegal things at once. If you're going to do 1 illegal thing, cool. Don't do 2 illegal things, okay? That's what gets you in trouble. Exclamation point if play. If you want to play, the winner will get code if you message me for 120 play points on MTGO. If you don't play MTGO, you can give it to a friend. Hey, yeah, you're welcome. Just we'll say wisdom or whatever. Just my stupid 2 cents. Some of my best days were going out, but also some of my shittiest days were going out. Um, I didn't really drink, so my friends would like drink and get stupid, and like I've had like life risking things where like your ride drinks too much, and they'll like threaten you if you don't get in their car, or like somebody gets like a DUI, or somebody gets into a fight, or two of your friends fight, and that sucks. One thing though, some of the worst experiences later become some of the funnier ones. I'll get started 8 minutes after the hour, but I'll tell a stupid story. So you ever have a story of a night that fucking sucked, and like years later it was so bad that you and your friends laugh at it? I had a night like that where I was hanging out with some friends, and I was entertaining a really good friend from the West Coast. And we came over to hang out with her friends, and she was on West Coast time, and her friends were staying up super late. And I remember we were waiting for her to just say, "Can we go?" You know? And we're just waiting. And she's wide awake. She's super engaged in this conversation. And it's just, it goes from like 1 in the morning to 2 in the morning to like 3 in the morning. And me and my buddy are just like, dude, I just don't want to tell this chick. I want to go the fuck home. We could tell she's having a good time. She's not often around here. And they were listening to the Liquid Tension Experiment. There's like a Dream Theater, the drummer for Dream Theater, and a lot of other great musicians. And they just had that on, like the DVD of it. That's how long ago that story was. And it fucking sucked. But I remember that night fondly. But I was bored as shit. I was so like, this night fucking sucked. Why did I go out? All right, that's my old bad story. We'll get started here. But yeah, some of the worst nights of your life later become some of the better memories, and you're like, that's not always true, something fucking tragic happens in your life, life threatening. If Strass Daddy wins, I'll give it to the second place. Up, Strass Daddy's dead. Don't need to worry about that. I will also say at parties, I'm not very social. I'm good at one-on-one, two-on-two kind of conversations, like small conversations, but if I'm in a room with like 20 other people, I struggle. Damn, everyone's dying. It's just three people left. Ebb, Mangork, and Lokied. Mangork's dead, so it's just Ebb and Lokied here. If everyone dies, I guess I just run it back. Uh-oh. Ebb is just floating around in the abyss. Ebb died. Okay. So, yo, you're the only hope here. Everyone died. If you die, I guess we have to run it back. This course is brutal. The viewers in chat are just like, die, 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 die. This map is nuts. All right. Looks like you're not gonna die. I don't think you're gonna die. I've never seen this course before. Yeah, I think you got it. All right. Lockheed, can you message me just on Twitch and just say I won, or you're weird, or no one cares about your old man stories or whatever. And at the end of the stream, I'll message you your play points. And if you don't want it, let me know, and I could give it to somebody else. Or if you want to give it to a friend of yours, that's cool too. Congratulations. All right. Keep running it. Congratulations, Loki'd. Checking my messages here. Would you mind reaching out when you can? I don't know if you're still here. Right. Getting started here. Third round. Fourth round, rather. Oh, there you go. Cool. You just messaged me. Thank you. I was making sure you were a little quiet in chat. I didn't want to, There you go. Here's your code. Cool. All right. Punishing Waterfalls. This is going to be funny. um, a Loki'd one. A new viewer. Everyone died, but damn, that was pretty crazy. I could draw discard, and I think that's better. Gosh, there's no good way to do this. I think we'll just take the Tameo. So it'll be... Yeah. Mono black. Reanimate, I guess. I don't want the bolts. Maybe not the pushes. All right. Yeah. Show and tell. So stock up, huh? I think I have to keep Force of Will for actual, like, win the game cards. All right. Looking like we're dead here. All right, yeah, that's got to be it. Whatever the fuck that is. So we want to tuck the brazen. Or do we? I did play a land, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah. We want to discard. Okay. Sorry, Matt. Yeah. All right. I think I did it right. Excellent. Hmm. Okay. Hit me with the player can concede rule. was tough. If I take stock up, gosh. All right. Oops. Take that, punishing waterfalls. I think it's worth the risk. Bam. Got him. There it is. I don't know if you remember that moment in sports history, but that was "Who do you think you are? I am" was is one of my favorites. That was cool. Sucks I lost the first one, but kind of cool that it was to Depths, I guess, of all the decks to lose to. That's a cool one. All right. It's Romario, so I'm keeping it. Yeah, the DB battle. So this. No. All right, yeah, we let it happen. I have a bolt coming. He was on beans yesterday. Wow. Okay. I kind of want to draw the bolt. Yeah, I think we do this. So gosh. All right. I guess we'll just play around days. I do want to draw the land, so I'm not going to surveil. Okay. Um. It's either Days. I'm gonna name Days. Force of Will, Murktide. All right. Well, I think we fight it. Uh, wish it was. All right. Yes. Cool. Not too sure. Romario's a good player, so not too sure. That looks like a Murktide to me, though. Uh-oh. I think I have to block this. A wasteland would be super brutal. Don't daze me, bro. Oh, I hate daze so much. I hate daze so much. Oh, I hate daze so much. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're dead. I have to draw like exactly Brazen Borrower or another Strix or something here. Or an Edict. Yeah. Hammer time. Yeah, there's no out here. I am curious though. What was gonna happen? Okay. I think I want the Thought Seize very much. Kulagan's Command, probably not great here. Hammer time. Hmm. Tough call here because the Deluge is like a little bit attractive, but I don't think it's quite good enough. Maybe I just take all the discard out. Try the Deluge. It's sus, but I'm sus. Hey, thank you. What? Hey, thank you. Alex Mortis. Appreciate it. Ooh. This is too tempting. I gotta go for the Bowmaster. Think we ponder? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm just trying to lock him out here. Might have been wrong to do that though. I think I'm gonna keep with the no discard. I've typically not liked discard against Delver decks. Taking 2 damage is risky. Or I don't say risky, is like, this deck does kill you. And then Cabal Therapy, you have to get lucky. Sometimes it's like pretty obvious what's in their hand, but sometimes it's not. I think this is a mull against Delver. Can't keep a 1-lander. Alright, we'll try that. Probably the Hydro. Maybe the Strix was the worst. Yeah, a little bit of regret. Yeah, I wonder if putting the Strix back was better. Yeah. Days. Yep. This card's always been up there as one of my most hated cards. It's like when you're on the draw, this card just is so oppressive. There's virtually no way I could play around it. Yeah, if I could do this again, I think I would have put the Strix back and kept the Hydro. Yeah, thank you, Whitey. I'm trying new things out. Snap is okay. It's a pretty early brainstorm. I think I should do it though. Hmm. Tuck snap and snap, I guess. Waste Delver. Okay. Hey, Riza. Good to see you. How have you been? Um, I'm doing pretty well. Just fighting some Delver. No flip. That's good for me. Okay. We're going to draw these anyway, so let's protect the black land. Speaking of climate change, yo, good to see you. Right, Seek the Beast, 2 cards. Probably should have paid attention. Blast and land. Okay. Who killed Hannibal? Thank you for the raid. Good to see you. I was on a Death and Taxes adventure recently. Been enjoying the deck. 1 death per tax. No more, no less. Wondering if I should bounce the Delver. Think I should. No. Gosh. Um. So far, not a ton of value to be honest. I'm enjoying it, but for whatever that's worth. Just trying to be honest. But is it better than not playing 80? I can't say yes or no to that. Worst draw is black card for sure. Oh, shit. Yo, Carador. What? This guy's saying what we're all thinking. Yo, Carador. Oh, I added this for you. I don't know if you got to see it yet. Where is it? I'm being a boomer. That's a good one. Who do you think you are? I am, but there was one that I specifically added and thought of you. Oh, damn, where is it? Unholy Heat is the top deck. Okay. Oh, here it is. There you go. I get him. Oh, shit. Blast. All right, yeah, we're putting that on top. Or no! 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 Who do you think you are? I am. If Romario top decked a Bolt, I'm in so much trouble. No, you're kidding me. DRC, okay. All right. I swear. All right. I think I do win now. Okay. The bad land. Very good game. Yeah, there it is. The 8th card in the deck. Who do you think you are? I am. I'm so glad I added who do you think you are? I am. Oh boy. All right, 4-1 with the fucking deck. I lost to Depths. I will continue to be him. Yeah, 4-1. I think Toxic Deluge doesn't quite make the cut here. 4 Force Negation was decent in this league. I'm actually pretty impressed with that card. What do you know? Free counter spells are good in combo metas. Um. So yeah, not too sure what I would change in the main deck yet. Um. But I definitely would not play the surgicals, or sorry, the toxic deluge. I like surgical a lot with Snapcaster, so I would definitely keep them. So what do you think the lower limit is on Goif? I'm running 12 creatures. If I ran Goif, 80 cards. Oh, it's 18 creatures. I'm sorry, it's Tameo. 18 creatures. I was missing it. So if I added Goif, it would bring that up to like you know, a higher number. Does Borrower counts as a creature, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's as much as I underrate it. I think I'm just thinking about it too much as like a creature, like a creature synergy card, which maybe it's not. I do think it's very good though. Not enough one ofs. There you go. Yeah. I mean, you know, the 4 snaps is probably too many, you know. Um could see trimming that down to like 3 or something pretty easily. Yeah. So this was my theory. And High Star, I you know I trust your opinion. Um I am a firm believer as somebody who's been doing a good amount of deck building recently that turn 1 pass is a death sentence, more or less. Not always. So you wouldn't want to turn 1 brainstorm most of the time. So Tameo, Thoughtseize are really Tameo, Thoughtseize, and Ponder are really the only what's it called? Proactive 1-drops. And I guess Cling is definitely an engine. I just think what's the right way to put it? I think one thing that I've been really stressing in deck building because I'm not net decking this. I did borrow a little bit from James as far as which cards are good. Absolutely want to give props, for sure. But turn 1 pass, even if it's into a surveil land I don't like, Cling is like most of the time you're not going to be happy turn 1 Cling. It's better than doing nothing most of the time. Now obviously, you know, against like Dredge or something, it's awesome. Or you know, certain decks, but yeah. -1 therapy, -1 snap, -1 fawn, 2 goif, 2k command. Yeah. I'll tell you my take on the matches that I've had so far are playing against combo decks and always wanting to draw a discard spell or a flash threat or counter magic. Um yeah, that's kind of yeah, exactly. Um And yeah, Goif, I think I owe it some testing. I you know the way like with like let's take a card like Mox Diamond, right? There are some pretty clear indications of how many lands minimum you would want for Mox Diamond. There's some debate, but the answer is definitely like more than 22 or something. It's probably closer to 26, 28 is like what most people say. There's like a clear, you know, thing with that. You want to have a certain number of, say, sources with Chromox. And then you take like Once Upon a Time, how many creatures or how many non-lands spells or how many non-creature spells is your maximum, that kind of thing. I think I will give Barrowglyph a shot. Um, I do enjoy it. Yeah, fills the yard, which is nice. Um, Playing pretty good in this silly deck. Therapy probably not too bad. Snapcaster food, yeah, that kind of thing. Um, but yeah, I will say at least in the 10 games that I've had so far, tap out on 3 is challenging, you know? So I'm not saying it's bad at all. I'm just saying tap out on 3 has always been like one of those like there's just so many stupid combo decks, so it's like, you know, you're yeah. Yeah, James is definitely good. Narset, yeah. Um hmm. Structurist. I'm not actually sure what that is. Oh, this card. I've not been that impressed with it. The fact that it's cycle is kind of cool. Um, I get James likes it. Maybe I should just at least test it. The big thing that I'll say you could tell that there is a discomfort here in shifting a lot of cards because when I thought of building this deck, another core thing that I thought about, and it was really good against Punishing Waterfalls today, is how good Cabal Therapy is with Snapcaster Mage, Strix, and Orcish Bowmaster. Hey, Side, good to see you. Yeah, just came off a 4-1 with the deck. A lot of fun. Um, the Once you start going, okay, hey, we're gonna drop some of these numbers of snaps, and then we're gonna drop some numbers of Cabal therapies, and then like the only card that I'm like kind of happy at this point to trim, like the only ones that I don't kind of like flinch a little bit. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying like with the deck construction that I had in mind when I was like thinking about this deck and why it would be fun to play is like 2 Force of Negations, one of the snaps, And then after that, I'm kind of like not as excited to trim things. Although I do think you probably could just get away with like 2 cabal therapy, you know, and then at that point, your proactive 1 drops are Ponder, Tameo, Thoughtseize, which is 12, which is like, not too bad. Like 12 proactive 1 drops is like pretty good, you know? Yeah. And I think I'm unorthodox in my own way, but I think where my starting point currently, the current iteration of Mark deck building is you need to be doing something on turn 1 and you need to be doing something on turn 2. And I'm not saying you don't think that way, but that's like the fixation right now is like I have to do something on turn 1 and I have to do something on turn 2, you know? Um so yeah, I think these 5 I'd be fine to trim and would still go like, hey, this is like a really cool deck. As far as the sideboard goes, I did not like Toxic Deluge today. I don't know. I'm not seeing as much Eldrazi as I thought I would, and that's kind of where this card shines. Um, I could be happy with like Snuff Out for the most part. I'm not thinking there's too many black creatures. Um, Another fun thing I think would be to turn those 5 slots like 1 Nimble Obstructionist, just like give it a shot. 1 Baroglyph, just to give it a shot. 1 Narset to give it a shot. That kind of thing. If you play Goy, play 2. It's an 80 card. Okay. All right. So like 2 Baroglyph, 1 Nimble, um, Nimble Obstructionist, and then like, you know, I think I think I could get down with that. I also thought about Wastelands, mostly because Caracas is really annoying with Tameo. Maybe that's just like overstepping my boundary though. Well, Wasteland would just become a spell slot. I don't think I would trim the actual sources here. Yeah, that was another thick side. I think I'm at 12 fetches. And then after you hit 12 fetches and then 2 surveils, you either run more basics or you run more duels. And I opted for more duels. I would say in the end, it would not surprise me if 4 Underground Sea and 2 Badlands was better or something. Moon is something I probably won't play just out of hatred. I think Harbinger probably similar category. Just like, you're right. That's a good option. To shut down instead of playing Wasteland. I think this deck probably could survive Moon. Back to basics with 2 basics probably isn't going to cut it. How many blue versus black pips? Let's check here. And this is version 2.0. It's first time I was playing DAC. Okay, so let me sort this a little better. So it is 32 blue, 22 black, 23 black because of Kolaghan's command, and just 4 bolt. Yeah, I think the sideboard games I've really liked Badlands. I think I would cut one. Bulk has actually been like especially with the Thunderfall option, the Surveilland. I think that would probably go. So yeah, I think I'd probably more likely would favor that. I think. I think you're probably right. So maybe I should just do that now. I will trade one for an underground C. How did I spell underground? Oh, go round. I put the O before the R. Yeah. I think that's probably more natural. I'm only running one basic of each. No mountain. Um if I took it more seriously, yeah, Blood Moon, but I can't run that card. It's like the fun police, you know? Is it good? Yes. Do I want to run it? No. Same with Harbinger. I felt like such an asshole playing Harbinger. Yeah. Another thing I could consider side would be running for Volcanic Island and running the Badlands Surveil instead of the Volcanic Island Surveil. But I think those things I'll probably just get more reps with it. This was fun though. I appreciate the feedback on it. Um they do. They do. Um I am gonna make a statement that I think will be proven untrue, but one I'd really have to examine what James is. Come to think of it, I'll say this. I'm not going to make the controversial statement. What I'm going to say is if you're running Thoughtseize and Cabal Therapy in the deck, fetching in the main deck, fetching Basic Island turn one is probably not something you're going to want to do very often. Same with fetching Basic Swamp when you're running for Tameo. I think as the game develops, you are probably more happy with your basics early to not get wasted. But when you keep a two-lander and your hand is something like Tameo, Thoughtseize, Ponder, two fetch lands, and a bolt, and like, you know what I mean? Like you can't comfortably fetch the island, you know? Oh yeah, I did see that in there. It's like demonic tutor or something, or like not demonic tutor. I think you can like search for an instant. Um, I'll have to check out some of James' more recent videos to see what the verdict was on that. I did see that in a recent one, but you know how it is where like you 5-0 with a list and you're like, actually that card kind of sucked, but no. So no matter what, tapped pitches to force and like a diabolic tutor. You've never seen him not play it. Okay, I saw it in there recently. I didn't look at the older lists. Interesting. All right. Well, A lot to think about. That's a cool card. Let's see if there's anyone. Yeah, getting Bowmaster Snap is nice. I guess Nimble Obstructionist is another one. Maybe Brazen Borrower. Um, so it does have play. There's no doubt about that. All right, let's see. Nerds on the internet playing Legacy. It just looks like modern, but I'm happy to raid Xerox. Cool. All right. Good seeing you, Connor's side. There it is. I love that. I added some good ones, I thought. I'm definitely going to have to do this one. Boom. All right. Raiden Xerox. GG's. For one, that'll make the old YouTubes. Right. Enjoy some modern.